Hey everybody, One Piece Hinge here, and welcome to my first ever LEGO video, where I'm going to be reviewing my top 10 favourite Ninjago sets. It's also good to keep in mind that I won't be including any of the Ninjago movie sets, as well as none of the Ninjago City sets, because they are just the best of the best.
Wow.
Okay, without further ado, let's start. At the number 10 spot we have the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons. And I didn't put this set at this spot because of its rocky aesthetic or the minifigures, but because of its incredible play functions. This set makes several things move with only one crank, making it just hours of fun. The inside includes a cave with rotating gears and the Skull Sorcerer's lair. The set is also supposed to be like a board game, which I'm pretty sure no one really understands how to play. That is also why I haven't put this set higher up on the list, mainly because I think the board game doesn't fit the general aesthetic of the set. Next up, we have an absolute classic from way back in 2012. Kai's Blade Cycle. Yes, the set is small, but come on, just look at it. It's one of the most perfect, iconic Ninjago sets, containing 2 minifigures and a small side build with the Hypnobrai staff. Not to mention the actual bike, which is so extremely accurate to the show, it's insane. It's even got a play function where if you push down on the back, the sides will come out and totally destroy anything in their path. At the number 8 spot we have a quite recent set, being the Tournament Temple City. It is pretty clear why it is on this list, since it is one of the most beautiful, well-designed Ninjago sets ever made. And I actually got this set a year back, and I absolutely love it. It includes 13 great minifigures, a dragon, and a small hot air balloon. But forget all of that, because this is the real thing. At the front, we have a gateway leading up to a small building, surrounded by small hidden details like bamboo, trees, and a small play function. Continuing, we find this majestic temple built with 4 stories of just epicness, and another play function. But 2/3 of the set is basically this big impressive rock formation with amazing curves and greenery. There's even 2 underground sections with bones and statues. But the best part lies to the side in this blacksmith shop, where if you turn this dial here, the watermill turns and the forge hammer goes up and down repeatedly. Wow! To be honest, I could go on forever about this set, but now it is time for number 7. At this spot, I've put a real villain machine from the Hunted season of Ninjago, the Dieselnot. This set is, in my opinion, truly underrated. It's big, it's bold, and unlike anything else in this theme. It includes 4 well-armoured dragon hunters and 3 ninja. The actual build is also amazing, with its rugged apocalyptic design and playability packed inside this beast of a set. It includes weapons and armory absolutely everywhere, like spikes out of the sides, flick fire missiles, and rotating turrets, as well as 2 cages to keep the ninjas captive, or dragons. I think this set is extremely well made, with large treads and awesome features. I mean, come on, how can you not love this thing? I generally don't think LEGO in a million years would make sets like this nowadays. Prove me wrong, LEGO. The only reason some of these sets are lower down on the list is mainly just the price, but the number 6 spot changes that. Here, I've put a pretty small set, but despite that is an amazing location build. The Keeper's Village. This set came out a few years ago as part of the 4-episode-long The Island season. I think it truly captures the aesthetics and vibes of being deep in a jungle and elevates that even further, with hidden traps and play features. This set also includes 5 really well-picked minifigures, being Kai, Jay, Cole, and Islander, as well as the chief of the Islanders. Yes, the minifigures are great, but the build is even better. It starts off by this dense jungle area with leaves and trees. Continuing, we find this large cave-like rock with old stairs leading up at the side. There is even a strange mouth-shaped entrance with lava running out, and another strange statue with 3 heads that are supposed to be alive, I think. Lastly, there is a white throne where the chief can be seated. But now, it's time for number 5. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have another set that I personally own. Elemental Dragon vs. the Empress Mech, aka just Lightning Dragon. The first season of Dragons Rising had some amazing sets, but this one really stood out in my opinion. Not only does it include one of the best dragon builds we have ever gotten, but also an amazingly well-sized mech for the Empress minifigure to mount. It has a really interesting colour scheme and really captures that futuristic vibe. The mech also has this amazing looking large digital sword, and is really poseable. Dude has literally not left this position since 2023. Before we get started on the dragon, let's have a look at the minifigures, which are Zane, Jay, Sora, Lord Raz, Empress Beatrix, Imperial Guard, and Baby Ryu. No, not that one, this one. Taking a look at the dragon, it has this large moulded head and yellow lightning parts scattered across. But the coolest part of this build is that you can take apart this jet that is included and totally armorize this set even more. Which, to be honest, feels kind of overkill, but I'll go with it. But for now, say bye to the dragon and hello to the number 4 spot, which I also own. My number 4 spot goes to something pretty big, the Samurai X Cave Chaos set. This set has a lot to offer, and I want to get this video under 10 minutes, so let's be quick. The entire set is supposed to feel like it's underground, which you can kind of tell from the sandy desert landscape on top. At the entrance, we have this large menacing skull that can open and close to let ninjas inside. In the actual cave, we can find lots of different hidden features and details, like this small robot, printed digital screens, weapons, samurai armor, and this function, where rotating this knob will either create a laser cell or prevent enemies from entering. Although, to be honest, I feel like I could get past that. On the other side, we have this construction bay with a small Samurai X-Mech stored inside and a raising elevator for easy access. But it's in the center where the fun happens. Firstly, we have this large platform that can actually be moved due to these dials, which just looks so epic. Secondly, there is this jet being constructed that is actually split into 3 parts. You can, for example, remove the middle section and take this other wing piece, set it down loosely where the previous one sat, and press down on this, which squeezes all the parts together and creates a full jet. Lastly, it comes with this motorcycle build, and here is a look at the amazing minifigures, which by the way includes White Python. This guy's like literally worth $50, so this pays off my rent. Okay guys, now it's finally time to take a look at my top 3 favourite Ninjago sets. And believe me, this might shock you. At the 3rd spot, we have a set that is probably not everyone's first pick, being the Fangpire Truck Ambush. Similar to Kai's Blade Cycle, it's a reasonably small set, but despite that, is nothing more than it needs to be. And that combined with the minifigures and awesome features makes this set one of my favourites. I love the whole scale of the set and the classic 2012 green colour scheme with spots of dark blue here and there. At the front, we have this menacing snake head with an opening mouth and fangs. Moving back, we find this dark blue transparent cockpit area that can hold up to 2 minifigures, and these 2 compartments with dynamite inside. The set finishes off with this long snaky tail that can actually rock back and forth fluently and do a tail strike attack.
Tail strike attack! Tail strike attack!
The truck also has these large wheels that have suspension if rolling over tough terrain. The minifigures are also just absolutely phenomenal, including 2 cool ninja, JZX and ZaneZX, as well as 2 Fangpire snakes, Fangdam, and the exclusive Phantom minifigure, which is one of the most expensive Ninjago minifigures to get your hands on. So yeah. Now time for my second favourite set, which is the Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty from 2015. This set is super nostalgic to me, and there's good reason why. It is from my favourite season of Ninjago, being Possession, and I think this set as a whole really captures that season's vibe. It includes 1,200 pieces, and starts off with this long pole at the front. In the middle section, or deck, we have this large printed dome piece, as well as these large sails that can move back and forth. Next, we have this control room, with this nice black sloped roof angled slightly. The inside is pretty much the same as any old Destiny's Bounty, with some controllers and a stool. But also this removable workshop bay for Nia with the disposable air bike. At the very back, we have this amazing function, where pulling this harpoon launcher part out makes the thrusters turn and fold in a really nice and satisfying way. This is so cool. Lastly, the set has a handle for easier swooshability, and this ghostly dragon as a side build, which I think is supposed to represent the Morrow Dragon but slightly downscaled. Lastly, here are the 9 great minifigures. 4 ghosts, Morrow, Nia, Lloyd and Cole, as well as Master Wu. I am so annoyed for missing out on this amazing set back in the day. Just look at how much it goes for on the aftermarket. I don't have that kind of cash, okay? Believe me. Right, the time has come to finally take a look at my favourite and most wanted Ninjago set ever released. And this would be a good time for me to say thank you to everybody that stuck around all the way to the end of this video. And maybe you could hit that subscribe button to help start off my channel. Okay, my favourite set is, drumroll please, Jay's Electromech. Nah, I'm only joking. You guys probably already know which set I'm talking about. It's the Temple of Air-Jitsu. There is not much explanation needed to why this set is my favourite. In the middle, there's this huge, majestic red temple part with 2 stairs leading up and a statue of Master Yang outside. There is also 3 layers of interior space and a literal working cinema. What? But I think it is the inclusion of these 2 smaller buildings that makes this set so unique. First off, there is this blacksmith shop with details like an anvil and furnace. On the opposite side, there is this sort of market building with some bread and 2 hidden chests. But connecting these 2 is the tranquil bridge in the center. But not only that, the minifigure selection is probably one of the best. You get every single possession ninja, as well as, for example, the legendary brown ninja and the mailman. This set will always be one of the most incredible and special sets for all Ninjago fans, and hopefully I can get my hands on it someday. This was my first inclusion to this channel, and I promise I have a lot more in store. Let's say, if this video gets 10 likes, I will make a series of 3 videos with each one showcasing me buying, unboxing and reviewing one of these 3 most wanted sets. And trust me, you'll want to stick around. Subscribe.